Hi, welcome to Storytime with Grammy Field. I hope you're having a good day. It is after lunchtime here, but I have another book. It's called You Can Do It, Sam. It's about a little teddy bear, and he's going to go off on a little journey of something he can do. It's written by Any Hest, and it's illustrated by Anita Jeram. It happened one winter morning on Plum Street, and the moon was still up, making moonbeams and shadows on Plum Street. In the little white house, Mrs. Bear and Sam were baking cakes. They stirred with big spoons, swirling and tasting the batter. They peeked in the oven at 2 rows of cakes, golden brown cakes for their friends on Plum Street. "Come on, cakes," whispered Sam. "I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait." Mrs. Bear and Sam waited for the cakes. "Now can we go, Mom? Now?" said Sam. "Soon," Mrs. Bear said. "Soon, Sam." Sam seems very excited about something. They waited and waited, and then at last Mrs. Bear sniffed the air with her nose in the air and said, "I believe our cakes are ready." Mrs. Bear and Sam counted cakes, and there were 12. They tucked them in bags, and there were 12 red bags. So there are all the cakes, and those are the bags that they're putting them in. They look yummy. Well, outside, snow tumbled on houses and sprinkled the trees. It powdered the yard and Mrs. Bear's truck. Mrs. Bear and Sam climbed up into the truck that was green. They bumped along in the early light, just the 2 of them on Plum Street, uphill and down, up and down, to the very end of Plum Street. "Our friends will love my cakes," Sam told his mama. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. Mrs. Bear pulled up close to the very first sleepy house. "Here we are, Sam. I'll wait here for you to take the cake." "All by myself?" whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear. She put her arm around Sam and said, "You can do it, Sam." And off he went, all by himself in new snow, all by himself, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, all by himself, taking cake to their friends. Sam left the red bag at the door. The sign on the bag said, "A tasty surprise." Have you ever done that? Have you ever put surprise packages at people's doorsteps? That's a fun thing to do. Well, he ran back to the truck where his mama was waiting. "I did it," said Sam. "Of course you did," Mrs. Bear said. Mrs. Bear and Sam bumped along, just the 2 of them, uphill and down, up and down. At each sleepy house, Mrs. Bear stopped the truck. She put her arm around Sam. "Here I go," whispered Sam. "Go, go, go," Mrs. Bear said, and off he went, making tracks in the new snow, waving a red bag and waving to Mrs. Bear, leaving one tasty cake at each sleepy door, all by himself. Until they got home. Then there were 2 cakes left in 2 red bags. Said Mrs. Bear. "For us?" whispered Sam. "Of course," Mrs. Bear said. I have a feeling Mrs. Bear planned that. Mrs. Bear and Sam held hands on the path to the White House, and the sun was just sunning up the little white house. "Hello, house," said Sam, and they went inside, kicking snow off their boots. Mrs. Bear poured cocoa in cups, and they wiggled their toes in fat socks, enjoying their cakes with cocoa. As their bellies filled up, they took turns telling stories. Stories about a bear called Sam, who takes cakes all by himself to his friends. And they all love his cakes so much. And that's what happened one winter morning on Plum Street. Wasn't that a nice story? I hope you have an opportunity to share some things that you make or bake with other people. Have a lovely day.